newest PCs, but I'm not actually surprised. The company's renewed efforts into making laptops, to me, seems to have paid off. The company has managed to leverage its strengths like great displays and sleek mobile designs while still being able to nail the basics like powerful performance, long-lasting batteries, and comfortable keyboards. I'm personally a fan of the Galaxy Book Flex. It's even my main driver, but this time around, I might have a new favorite. The company is launching a series of laptops called the Galaxy Book Pro. Altogether, these are 4 laptops. The Galaxy Book Pro, which is a clamshell, and the Galaxy Book Pro 360, which is a convertible, and both are available in 13 and 15-inch models. Samsung says these are its thinnest and lightest PCs yet, and honestly, that seems to be true. First of all, the 13-inch Galaxy Book Pro actually weighs in at 870 grams. That's lighter than the latest Dell XPS 13 or the latest HP Spectre X360 13. So not only is it one of the lightest and thinnest that Samsung's ever made, it's also one of the thinnest and lightest out there. I'm holding this 15-inch one right here, and it's light enough that I could hold it with one hand for a long period of time and not really feel any strain. This also feels more premium than the LG Gram 15-inch that I tested in the past. So not only are these the thinnest and lightest laptops that Samsung has made, what truly stands out about the Galaxy Book Pro series are their displays. These are Samsung's laptops with AMOLED screens on the Galaxy Book Pro. The Galaxy Book Pro 360s have Super AMOLEDs that makes them touch-friendly and also has some battery-saving benefits. Now we know Samsung, again, one of its greatest strengths is its displays, and seeing AMOLEDs on the laptops here is a refreshing change from the QLEDs that we saw on the Galaxy Book Flex and earlier Samsung laptops. Thanks to their individual light-emitting diodes, there's a lot greater precision and brightness that you can expect from AMOLED panels, resulting in richer image quality and just higher contrast ratios overall. But it's not just the panel itself that makes a difference on these laptops. Samsung also has what's calling an intelligent engine on the Galaxy Book Pro series, where you can set it to automatically change the color profile based on what you're doing. There are 4 modes that are available here: a vivid mode, which is the AMOLED's native, movie mode, color editing mode, and natural. You can manually select these and they will adjust the display to the respective color spectrum that you would prefer to work in, or let the system decide for you. Now when I toggle through all of these here at our hands-on event, I noticed some minor differences, just a little bit of changes in the reds and the blues. And while I don't see myself maybe doing this a lot or setting it to auto mode, I might probably just pick one and stick with it. It is nice to have the option, especially if you're a photo editor. Another interesting new screen-related feature that is new to the Galaxy Book Pro is something called the secret screen. This is basically a technique that Samsung has implemented here that will allow you to either adjust your app's opacity or brightness to prevent people around you from reading what you're working on. To set this up, you go into the Samsung Security app, toggle to the secret screen option, and then select your preferred setting, whether it is the intensity of the effect or whether it's opacity or dark. I found opacity surprising at first. This isn't how I expected a privacy filter to work, but I must say that after I got adjusted and I set the screen to the right wallpaper and background, I could see myself using this the next time I attend a huge trade show with embargoes to work on while I'm sitting in a public place like an airport, for example. There are other security features Samsung's introducing with this lineup. For example, there's a new block recording mode that kills your microphone and camera with one keyboard shortcut. You can also set your laptop up so that when there is an unauthorized attempt at a login, it will take a photo through the webcam and send you a picture of who's trying to get into your laptop. Finally, there's privacy folders, so just in case you share your laptop with other people and you don't want them chancing upon some sensitive information, you can set up privacy folder that is password protected and can also be prevented from showing up in the regular File Explorer directory. Depending on how Samsung has implemented these modes, plus the AMOLED panel, it does sound like there might be a huge battery drain on these laptops compared to, say, a QLED or an LCD version. But Samsung says it has thought about that and offers a few adaptive modes to prolong your battery life. You can go into Samsung settings to choose from one of 4 modes: maximum performance, optimized performance, silent, or no fan. Optimized performance is the one you're thinking about, where it will balance thermals and processor speeds to eke out the most out of your battery. If you are somehow working in a place that you need to be very quiet, you can obviously pick silent mode or go completely no fans. With all of these tweaks, Samsung is estimating that the Galaxy Book Pro will last up to 17 hours on the charge. And when you do run out, the company now supports 65-watt fast charging on these laptops. It's also slimmed down the size of its power adapter significantly, so you don't have to lug around a hefty brick to keep your laptop juice on go. Of course, these are things that we will have to test out for ourselves once we get a review unit to see if they are true. One of the things that tends to be sacrificed in pursuit of the thinnest and lightest PCs around is keyboards. But Samsung didn't seem to have to sacrifice too much here. The keys on these roomy keyboards in both the 15 and 13-inch models that I tried out were well spaced and had some travel. They're not as deep as, say, you'd find on the Surface laptop series or even the Dell XPS 13, but there's enough here for this to be comfortable and accurate. For the price too, there's also a generous array of ports, including an HDMI socket on the 15-inch models. That's not all that Samsung managed to include for the size though. In the GalaxyBookPro 360 13-inch model, the company still managed to squeeze a 5G radio on board, making this the company's first 5G PC. So far, I'm impressed with the GalaxyBookPro 360 and the GalaxyBookPro. They're both impressively thin and light, seem to offer a ton of software features from Samsung to differentiate themselves from other PCs out there, plus have really good-looking AMOLED screens. The GalaxyBookPro will be available in 3 colors, while the GalaxyBookPro 360 will be available in 2. And they will all be available for pre-order starting today, with the Book Pro costing beginning $999. Of course, we would advise you to stay tuned to our full review before you invest in this and pre-order just right now. So stay tuned.